Okay, so we just finished threading the elastic through the waistband. What I suggest doing is cross it over and use that safety pin so you don't poke yourself to put it in there. And then try these pants on. Just slip them on over your clothes and make sure the waistband feels good. If it feels like it's too big, you can pull it a little bit tighter, cut off some excess, and then get the right length so that way they can fit appropriately. So I've done that just so. So now we don't want to sew with the safety pin in, but I do know that this is the appropriate size. So I'm going to switch to using a straight pin. Make sure I line this up. Now we're going to do something special other than just a straight line. We're going to try to sew a little box, which will give it a little bit more stability when we are trying to sew this elastic together. So these are two last steps. We're going to stitch the elastic and then we have to sew the casing shut. So moving to the machine, leaving this part, the arm of the machine off, I want to only get one portion. So it's okay if you want to pull the elastic through to give yourself a little bit more room. That's what I like to do. Okay, so now I'm actually going to have to take this pin out to get started. And in sewing a box, we are going to be using a pivot form. So we are going to first put the presser foot down. We're going to lower the needle. We're going to go kind of slow. We're going to go forward, right following the edge of this presser foot all the way to my other pin, just about an inch or so. Then I'm going to use my hand wheel. I'm going to put the needle into the elastic, lift the presser foot up, and I'm going to turn the fabric, put the presser foot down. I'm going to go straight, put the needle down, lift the presser foot up. Now I'm going to turn this direction and I'm going to sew straight, matching up to the edge here. Put my presser foot down, or sorry, lift the presser foot up, turn my elastic one last time, and we are going to complete our box. So we're going to go forward. And then I'm just going to do a couple of stitches in reverse, lift my presser foot up, and slide this out of the machine. So now I'm going to cut this thread off. I want to cut off all this excess thread. It doesn't matter that this color doesn't match. It's going to be put inside of the casing anyways, but by having a box, it's a little bit more sturdy than just one straight line. So now that we have this cleaned up, cutting all these loose threads, I'm going to put this back into my waistband where I had it. Make sure it's laying flat, so you don't want any ridges in there. And then we need to go back in and continue to sew this portion shut, just like how we did with the casing before. So I want to lay this down flat, make sure the pieces are in there. Right now there's a ridge in there, so we want to smooth that out. Pull it through your fabric, and we will go into our machine.